Hello again, it's Lynn Marie. I'm going to try the same pours I did earlier today, but with black this time for my petal. And I have mixed an additional 2 drops of silicone in each of my cup colors, and also a little bit of water just to thin it out a bit. So I'm going to start same way I did before, same order I did before. You can see that the paint is much thinner, spreads much faster, and there will be slightly less paint as well because I want to try to spin it out this time instead of adding so much color around it. So this is a rainbow pour that I'm working on for a friend that has sent me a commission for a rainbow colored painting, which is her way of saying anything you like, which is lovely. Thank you, Gia Lancaster. So here we go. Last color, purple. You can see that we're getting some lovely cells popping out right away. Looks great. Love that. And then back again through our colors. These are Craft Smarts Tempera paints mixed with Floetrol and silicone oil and water to make the paint pour so that it's a mound and a mound and a mound, which is still a little bit thick from what I'm used to using, but we're working on it. You can see I like the cell definition much better this time. And I think I'm going to use the same method I used before to pull the middle of the puddle out after I'm done pouring and create a design inside. And again, I'm going to finish with the red. We're getting good spread here. It's not moving too fast. Doesn't appear to be creeping one side any faster than the other. So, should be the last of our red. And I think I just want a little bit more yellow in there. Not too much, just a little bit. Okay, just gonna let that work its magic on the way out. A little torching to activate some cell action here. And just a little brief shot through the inside. Not seeing any bubbles. Looks good. The colors look good. I like the black in the center much more than I liked the white in there. So we're gonna get ready to do our design. And I think I'm going to use a larger surface tool this time to draw the center. This one's just a little too thin that I used before, and it didn't move much of the paint around. But I'm going to wait until it looks like it has to come out a little bit more. The colors look much more vibrant without that white, which is exactly what I was hoping for Gia. Isn't really any way to make it hurry, or any reason to for that matter, other than the convenience of those that may be watching. So I think I need a little bit of black here out around the outside edge. I'm nervous about putting it out there with this cup, but let's see if we can just encourage the outside edge. To flow over better. A nice broad stripe, and then the paint should just roll over the edge politely. There we go. And then I'll use a popsicle stick to make it touch the paint gently. so as not to interfere with pulling the paint or pushing the paint. Okay, this black is the same black that I began with the original puddle. Whoops, got a little heavy-handed there. Much more like stained glass, and makes the colors look so much more vibrant. They are exactly the same colors as I used with white. So, see how things go. So I have some exciting news. I got the canvases in today, so my time for practicing on these recycled records is hopefully drawing to a close. We shall see how brave I am to break those out, because they're not inexpensive. But I've been looking forward to it. Okay, paint has come out nicely. Don't see a lot here, but I think it's time to lift the cup up. Not seeing a lot of movement, and do some center design. There we go. All right, now what are we going to do with this? I think the first thing we're going to do is to use our sucker tool here and remove some of this purple, because I find it a little bit too dark. Looking good, doing what I wanted it to do. And it has moved that red and yellow out. Okay. Okay, now, I had some real good blending when I used the balloon, but I'm going to try to get some swirl going on in here. So, the first thing, I don't want to pull too much black up in there, is to marry these. Okay, and use our, we'll call this the reducer, and whoop, get that, pulling some out of the center here. You red, you gotta go, everybody gotta go, to try to get some inward movement. There we go, looking a little more flowery in there. I really want to take my glove balloon and just pull it down in there and try to pull that up. But I'm fearful of the result. So, let's see if we can, a little more of this red down here. Better still, doing good. Okay, we're liking it. Alright, now we're going to do that some more. There we go. I like it. Okay, now I just peek over here and see how well centered we are. Not too good, not too bad. And just give it a gentle spin. I like that negative space on the outside. Whew. Kind of scary when it slides on the turner. One more spin, I think. Whew. Scary. Okay.